Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show, Rangers Live. I got Jamie on the phone with me today.
Let's go.
What's going on, Jamie? The Rangers are about to drop the puck in quite a few minutes. You're on the road, on the way home to watch the game. We got some things we need to talk about because the Rangers are coming into this series as underdogs.
I can't
I,
fucking
I
believe
don't I
that,
don't
man.
understand
How?
how the fuck the Rangers are
Let
underdogs
them.
in this series because of the fact that if you look at the rankings, people are looking at it and saying, "Oh yeah, well the Carolina Hurricanes are the inferior team because the Rangers rank a little lower than the Canes." But when you look at the actual stats, the Rangers stats aren't that much off than the Canes.
No,
They were a
they're
half a
not.
point worse than the Canes on a power play and 1.9 points worse on the penalty kill. But when you look at the first round stats, Rangers against the Capitals, they dominated on the PK and the power play. The Canes didn't do very well on. They did very well on the power play, but didn't do very well on the PK against a inferior Islander team. What are your thoughts so far on Game One so far against the Canes with the Rangers being underdogs?
Yeah, you know what I think it is, bro? I think it's the analytics bullshit. That's what I think it is because it sounds like they're analytics darlings, but when I do the eye test, Carolina gets a lot of shots on net. Yeah, they're very talented, they're skilled, and they're deep, but I don't see superstar players. They got a lot of pressure to perform. They haven't made it past the second round in 5 years, I don't believe, and we've been responsible for some of that. So it's a little bit surprising, but you know what? I like this better. I like being the underdog. Laviolette knows what to say because he's coached underdogs in the playoffs before, so I'm ready for it.
Yeah, well, this is the third time the Rangers face off against the Canes in the playoffs. The first time being in 2020 in the bubble in Toronto, where the Rangers got eliminated 2-0 in that 5-game set. But the Rangers have owned the Canes since then, beating them twice in a 7-game series. Both times the Rangers dominated and defeated and eliminated the Canes from the playoffs. I'm expecting the same thing here because, quite honestly, the you can look at the stats all you want, but the Rangers were number one overall in the league in points, number one in the Metro. They win the division. They're the number one seed, have home ice advantage throughout the playoffs. They had the most wins in franchise history. I mean, you can go on and on and on. And the Rangers, to me, seem to me being the better fucking team in this series. But yeah, we come in as underdogs. I don't know what it is. Is it because
Right.
people are just hating on the Rangers, or is it the sports media um, trying to give the impression that the Rangers are actually the inferior team in the series? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. I mean, Vegas always has an edge. I think I honestly, I'm gonna go back to my original point. I really think it's analytics driven. Like the time Carolina spends in their zone, some of the dominating performances they had against the Islanders, who, in my opinion, are a better opponent, much more so than the Capitals, with a great defense and good goaltending. So the fact that they dominated and outshot the Islanders at times 22-4 in games, and I don't know if that means a whole lot, man. I mean, it's like you can do well and have the puck in the zone and forecheck and have a great system, but that doesn't always equate to are you the better team. And listen, we haven't even touched on it. We have the edge in goaltending, and we may have more superstar level players that can take a shift over when you need it. So I think we got the edge there, bro.
The New
Yeah,
York
no doubt
Rangers
about
brought
it.
out
I
the
think
brooms on
the
Sunday
the
night as
top
they swept
six
the
in
Washington
in
Capitals following a 4-2 win in DC.
what the
And
hell is
now
going on
the Blue
here?
Shirts will await their second round
I'm
Um,
opponent.
with you on that, dude.
the Rangers have the edge on offense as well. I believe. Quite honestly, the top six forwards on this team are much better than the top six forwards on the Canes. The defense, I think, is much deeper. The Canes are missing Pesci in the lineup, I believe, for Game One, at least for Game One of the series. I don't know if he's going to be back at all during the series, but I think
Right.
I think the Rangers edged them on defense. The Rangers edged them in goaltending. I think the forwards pretty much even. I think they got some pretty good goal scorers there. The addition of
Yeah.
Gensel at the trade deadline, which is something that probably Ranger fans who think that there's a possibility that the Canes eliminate the Rangers are probably going to come back and say, oh well, if the Rangers would have gotten Gensel at the trade deadline, then the Rangers would have advanced and beaten the Canes. But let's not worry about Gensel
Yeah.
right now because Gensel isn't going to be the one guy that's going to make a difference in this series because there's just too many good players on that team, too many good players on the Rangers team to pinpoint one particular player that's going to make a difference in the series. If you ask me, the one guy I think that's made a difference so far for the Rangers in these playoffs is got to be Trocheck. Trocheck to me was the MVP in the first round, even though Igor Shesterkin was standing on his head most of the time. I think Trocheck was dynamic in that first round. He was a difference maker. I mean, not for nothing, the Capitals weren't a very good team, and a lot of people are always talking about the last couple of days since the Rangers eliminated the Capitals. They talk about the fact that, well, the Rangers didn't play very well against the Capitals, yet the Rangers swept the Capitals. And they talk about how the Canes defeated the better Islander team than the Capitals because they compare the Islanders and the Capitals, you know, and they're talking about how the Canes eliminated the Islanders, who were the better team, but yet it took them 5 games to do so. And quite honestly, as potent as the Canes' PK has been throughout the season, they weren't very good against the Islanders, who are one of the worst power plays in the league.
Worst. So I don't know, a lot of hype, and you know what? I'm all for it, dude. Like I think, to be honest with you, I'm surprised that the Vegas books and the media didn't want to do the opposite way, coronating the Rangers, making them kind of fall on their face. I'm a little surprised by this.
The Rangers are, dude, the puck has already dropped. The Rangers are winning 1-0. Zibanejad has them up 1-0, bro.
Well, it's time for me to drive home and get my ass in front of the TV. Let's fucking get this W, baby.
Let's go. We are ahead 1-0 on the Zibanejad goal. It's 1-0 Rangers early in the first period. I can't fucking wait for the Rangers to eliminate this fucking team. Bro, get your ass home. Get your ass home. Get your ass in front of that TV, and let's watch some New York Rangers hockey. We'll be chatting on text during the game. I'll see you then, bro. Peace out. Let's go Rangers.
Yep.
Later, man.